Hello, everyone. You're welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Yay. It's the midweek. Hope you're all fine. I see you. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Esther of the Esther's Chronicles TV. I'm trying to fix this mic, but before then, let me play you a song so you can enjoy the song while we settle in into the conversation. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm about to play you a song. I love this song so much. The title of the song is More Than a Song, and it's by Dusi Oyekon. I have more than a song. Yes, when we come to a place of worship, a place of thanksgiving, no matter where, no matter the place, it could be in your car, your church, your offices, anytime you have an opportunity to raise an altar of worship. Worshiping God should be more than the song we are singing unto Him. So listen to this song and be blessed. More than a song by Lucy. Welcome in, sister. Welcome in. I don't know why my camera is not showing. I'm trying to put it off. I did not mean not to show my face. Welcome, Apple Jam. I am the sacrifice. Hello, I brought myself. I am yours. Happy. Thank you for stopping by. I have gathered us all. So let's enjoy this time of worship as I try to fix this camera. Thank you for joining. I am the sacrifice. I have gathered us all. I brought myself. I am yours. Lord, receive this living I am today. I trust myself. I am the sacrifice. I have more than enough. Today, I trust myself. I am your worship. I have more than song. Today, I trust myself. I am the sacrifice. I have more than today. I trust myself. I am receive this living sacrifice. This living sacrifice. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this living sacrifice. This living Thank you for sharing, Faith. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Esther, for sharing. Thank you. So we'll continue with the song later. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Joy, Team Happy. Thank you for being here. So I have a topic before us. I have a topic before us. Honestly, I would have loved you to see my face because I'm all glam up. But somehow my camera refused to show up. I guess it's the network or where I am. I don't know, but it's okay. We're still going to flow with the conversation because it's an interesting one. Welcome in, Sylvia. Thank you. Welcome. Tyran, good to have you in the building. Tyran Morgan, thank you for stopping by. Fluxy, hey Fluxy, how are you? Chi Family Vlog, you're welcome in. I have a hot conversation. Today is all about conversation and it's all about meeting new friends. Yes. So, like I've introduced myself before, my name is Esther. of the Esther's Chronicles TV. I'm a YouTuber based in Zurich, Switzerland. Yeah, I would have loved to show my face, like I said. In fact, I would love to show my face, but my camera is not cooperating. But we'll continue, camera or no camera, we'll continue. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of what my face looks like and use it as an upload later, because we cannot waste all this glam. But let's continue. So, how has been your holiday? Hope you all are enjoying the holiday. Hope you are enjoying the holiday. Like me, I'm out of town. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm somewhere in France. Yes, I came to France with my family to spend the Christmas holiday, and we'll be going home. I think we'll get home before the new year, hopefully by God's grace. Yes. So the conversation that I have, still trying to see if the camera can come up, but I don't know why. If anybody can help me, I'll be glad if you can help me. But if you can, let's just kick off with the conversation. Are you ready for the conversation? Please, as you come in, just like the stream. Like the stream. Some people will join us later on. People will join us, and or some other people will catch up the conversation. Welcome in, CZJ. CZJ, welcome in, sis. Our Ogbonge news carrier. CZJ, I celebrate your growth. You are doing well. So this is the conversation. Let me read. This is the conversation we have today. It says, if you have an opportunity of choosing between a faithful husband and a rich husband. So all the married people, see yourself as a single today. All the misses in the building, see yourself as a single today. Okay? And let's Joyce, Abby. Yeah, Juice, you're welcoming. Juice. Welcome. Hey, Kiki Toria, welcome in. Thumbs up, done. Thank you. Share also. Oh, thank you for sharing us out, Kiki. We appreciate that. Please, thumbs up as you come in. It's a juicy conversation, and I want us to talk about it. And this live stream is also all about growth. So if you don't have me, just add me to your family. 2022, we are going to grow. It's going to be a year that will be growing. A lot of people have been saying things concerning YT, but I'm going to come to that conversation later. I'll come back to the conversation. So this is the conversation. I said, let us reason together. All the married people, take yourself as a single girl today. If you have an opportunity to choose between a rich husband and a faithful husband, which one are you praying for and why? Which one, if you are a single, which husband are you praying for? Is he a faithful one or a rich one? And let us know. And if you are bold enough, I don't know if I drop the link, maybe your face can show, since my own face is not even showing that, which I cannot explain why. But which one? I will drop the link if you want to jump on the link. Let me drop the link so that it will not be like, I want to share the stream with as many people that will make themselves available. Otherwise, you just be there and let's be catching up the charts. Thank you, CCJ, for sharing me out. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate it. Thank you. So that's the conversation. Let it start. It's not only for me. I'm going to tell you my own, and we are going to have a conversation around Proverb 31. Yes, Proverb 31, because a lot of people are quick to quote the Proverb 31. Every young woman that wants to get married, that is their go-to scripture. Proverb 31 woman. Her characteristics, her virtues, her everything. Which one will you choose? If you have an opportunity of choosing a rich guy to marry or a rich husband to marry and a faithful husband to marry, which one will you choose? CCJ have something to say. I will always go for a faithful husband who riches help. Okay, CZJ is speaking. I want to see what do you have to say also. Sister J said, I will always go for a faithful husband who reaches help. Money is not everything. Happiness and peace of mind is priceless. Oh, happiness and peace of mind is priceless. Thank you for that input, CCJ. Thank you so, so much. So, what do you think? Any other conversation? Any other person? What do you think? Thank you, CCJ, for that. Who else have something to say regarding the topic? Regarding the topic, if you want to jump on the link, feel free to jump on the link. If you don't want to jump on the link, it's okay. We are still going to talk. We are still going to say our mind anyway. So I am going to go to the Proverb 31. I'm just going to open it down on my own computer here. Oh, I wish my face is showing, honestly. I really wish my face is showing. I'm not a camera shy person. So I'm not doing this because I don't want my face to show. It's just my camera not picking the frequency. Yeah. Who else have something to say? I wish I have some mamas in the house, some bold mamas, some bold aunties. Some people shared me out and they are not here. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. A rich guy and a faithful husband. Which one are you going to go for? Which one will you go for? My uncle is in the building. Thank you so much, uncle, for stopping by. Thank you for being here. We're having a conversation around a rich husband and a faithful husband. Or it could also be the other way around. A rich wife and a faithful wife, a submissive wife and a rich wife. You know, most times when men are looking for wife, they are not just looking for beauty. Yes, men are not just looking for beauty. They are looking for somebody that can add value to them, somebody that can have value to their economy. So if you are a man and you are supposed to choose between a rich lady and a submissive, faithful woman, which one are you going to choose? Especially if you need support financially, because we need to understand that not all men also are capable financially to keep the home front running. They also need support from women from time to time. So I'm throwing the question to you. The Banigos is in the building. Hey, Banigo, welcome in. We are having a conversation, a rich husband and a faithful husband. Which one will you choose? Money is important, very, very important. But will you choose money over over faithfulness? Will you choose money over faithfulness? Host, which one will you choose? Juice Plus, I am the host here. I am going to come up with which one I will choose. I need you to answer the question first. I am the host. I really wish my face can show. Honestly, I really wish my face can show on this live stream. Which one will you choose? A faithful husband and a rich husband, and husband that can take you to the Bahamas, that can take you to Maldives, that can make you feel like a baby girl wearing the luxury hair, you know, the nails and everything, and one that is very faithful when he closes from the office. He, which one is borrow sense? Ah, we have come to borrow sense from each other now. If you have sense, borrow me. The one I have too, I will borrow. It's now left for anybody to pick it. You understand? That's why I say hashtag borrow sense. We have come to, when you have opportunity of doing this, we are borrowing sense. You might say something that I might just borrow your sense. Say, oh, Banigo said this. Ah, I no get that sense before. I borrow am, I add them to the one I get. Only be say I no go return them back. If there's something also that I'm saying that you feel, oh, Esther said this, she's making sense here. Let me collect it. I had it. And I dash you, you don't have to bring it, just run with it. You understand? I wish my face can show. So don't think I deliberately not show my face. I did not do it deliberately. It's just my camera acting up. And I think it has to do with the network. So let's go. Somebody has given us a very profound answer. And in this conversation, we don't have a wrong answer, we don't have a right answer. It is your opinion and it will be respected. Sister J said, I will always go for a faithful husband who reaches help. Money is not everything. Happiness and peace of mind is priceless. But nobody happiness will not buy the luxury hair. Happiness will not buy 360 hair. So it depends on what we want. uh the title, yes, so that is the title. That's why I'm saying we'll borrow sense from each other today. Money is important, we agree, but what about the other way around? I used to work in an international school. An international school is expensive if you don't have money. Appalicious, thank you for being here. But either can be rich and faithful now, Abby. Yeah, a man can be rich and he can also be faithful. But we are just asking, it's a conversation. If you are to choose, which corner of the dice will you fall on? I used to work in an international school, and a lot of those guys were big boys. They are big boys and big girls. So many of the fathers in that school were not faithful, but they were rich. They were rich. And the women, they know that the guys were not faithful, but they were still there because they want to be going for summer every year. And if you go and follow one guy that doesn't have money, are you ready not to be going for summer? So it depends on what you want. Faithful, but hunger no go finish us. Lie now. I'm going to drive home a point at the end of the day. She mommy, you are welcome in. Just say, I know you are the host, but your input is important too. I'm going to come to my input. I'm driving home a point. I'm going to drive home a point. Hello, host. How are you, sister? Chimomi, I am fine. I really wish you can see my face. I'm all glam up with my lashes and my Ankara top dress, but my camera is funny today. But we keep moving. We don't get destabilized because camera is not showing. No, we'll move. So Chimomi is saying hello everyone. Host, read my answer. Oh. Banigo, I don't read your answer now. Maybe I don't read them. You say faithfulness. But hunger no go finish us. Hunger no go finish us now. Host, which one? Me, I'm coming to my own. Because especially I'm going to be using Nigeria as a case study. Niger, our girls, we like money. Even me, I like money. Even as a young girl, if you are toasting me, you have to have something. Even if you don't have the Dangote kind of money, you have to have some level of money. Because even me, I had money. So there's no way I'm going to follow somebody who no get money. And when I say get money, have a decent job, have a salary you are looking up to, have a business where your income is coming. Just have something. You just have to have something. If you don't have something, I mean, no, I can't deal. Greetings, everyone, from Naomi. Hey, Sister Naomi, my camera, you foresee my eyelashes today. Oh my God, it's on another level. Fine concept. Welcome in, fine concept. Bani go say use Nigeria or hunger na bastard. Okay. Fine concept. You're welcome in, sis. And the conversation we are having, maybe I should use that. Okay. The conversation we are having is rich guy and a faithful guy. Which one are you going to choose as a lady? Please, as you are coming in, thumbs up the video. If you have somebody you can call, I wish my able mamas are here because this topic, we really need to talk about it. I saw it on somebody's status and I took it and I said, I'm going to bring it forth here. Yes, I'm going to use Nigeria as a case study. Inzubichi, Kathleen, you're welcome in. Ezi Chimney, thank you. Join the conversation. So, Nigeria girls, if I always thank God that I was off the market before all this. I don't know, all these smartphones, all these many luxury hairs and so many things that girls are running after now. I'm so glad that I was off the market because this time and age, if you're not a girl that is careful, you might just end up with the wrong person because All that glitters is not gold. Oh, Undubichi, thank you for thumbsing up and sharing out the video. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas, sis. I'm so glad that I'm off the market, because all that glitters is not gold. So yesterday I saw you know, all these skits that young folks throw around. There was a young lady. She had two boyfriends. Yes, she had two boyfriends, and then one, money is not everything. We're going to come to that. Okay, thank you, sis. um she had two boyfriends, and one of the boyfriend called her to come pick up her Christmas gift. And when she got to the boyfriend's place, the boyfriend had a pair of shoes for her, and she was so pissed off. She was angry. She said things like, "I've been dating you for 1 year. All you could give me is a pair of shoe. Get out of here." So the other boyfriend called her up to come and pick up her Christmas gift. Getting to the other boyfriend gave her an iPhone, the latest series. And she was happy. She was all fly up. She was hugging and mooching the guy. All of a sudden, two policemen came, and they said, "Hey, that's the guy, that's the guy." So the girlfriend was wondering, that's the guy that did what? So they caught the guy, not knowing that that phone that the guy was giving to the girl, he stole it from a phone shop. He stole it. So sometimes all that glitters is not gold. Now, coming, let me take some charts, then I will land on where I am going. I'll tell you my own stand on this thing. If you have an opportunity of choosing a rich guy and a faithful guy, which one? Who will you choose? That's the conversation we are having. And please, if you're coming in and you don't have the host, grab the host. If there's somebody in the chat you don't have, you can connect to the person. Let's use this opportunity, even if it's one or two banana that you go home with, so that you will not go home empty-handed, you know. So Banigo is saying, faithful Joe, I can't be having heart attack plus their sickness up and down. That's a very valid point. That's a very valid point. Faithful husbands, they stick to their wife. But unfaithful husband, they can go on and on and on with different girls. And you don't want to, that's a very good one. That's a good one, Vanigo. The Vanigos, I agree with you. Okay. Thank you. Fine concept from the Vanigos. Can I come up? Oh, thank you. Come up, darling. The I've pinned the this thing. I pinned the link. Please, if you are not seeing my face, it's not intentional. It's my camera acting up. Kathleen, you can come up. I pinned the. Let me drop the link again. Let me drop the link again. I pinned it before now. Because Niger girls, husband, it's good to be married, but it's not a must that the man must be the one to bring the money to the house. We have passed that level where all the money must come from the man. We are no longer in that era. Because as a woman, you can be any more than your husband. Does it then mean that your husband will be the one carrying the family altogether? If you earn more than your husband's money is our money. My money also is our money. Some women will say my husband's money is our money, but my own money. No, we are not longer in that era. We are no longer in that era. And I'll tell you why I came up with this conversation. Eze Chimney say yes, so greetings, Mama from the Banigos, Eze Chimney. The Banigo is Eze Chimney is saying hi to Unzubechi. Unzubechi, please try and jump on the link. Let me know if it's going to accommodate you, because the network where I am. Okay, let me see what Appalicious wrote. Appalicious said, faithful is paramount. That's English, Appalicious. Faithful is paramount because there is room for a better future. But the unfaithful one is risky, because the dangers involved is many. In fact, there are many. Definitely, everyone love and deserve a better living, but one day at a time. Take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like falling in love. Okay, thank you for that input. It's a strong one. Let's take one step at a time. So faithfulness is paramount. Faithfulness. A faithful man will always be there for you. Hmm. A faithful man will always be there for you. Nice one, fine concept. Thank you. That's it, Appalicious series. I've dropped the link. Now, I am going to land on question. Must it be a man to propose to a woman? Why don't we finish our okay? Let's take this conversation. Must it be a man to propose to a woman? I think this one is very personal. It's very personal. For me, let me answer you before you say I did not answer again. For me, I just feel that a man should propose to me. I'm not talking for other girls. I'm talking about me. I feel that a man should propose to me. I shouldn't be the one to go and propose to a man. Because the Bible says, he that finds a wife finds a good thing. There should be a finding. And it's the man that should come and find me, Esther. I'm not speaking for any other person because the situations are different. My upbringing, my personality, I think the man should propose to me and find me. But if you are in a relationship and the relationship is lingering and you really like the person and the person is not proposing to you, there is a way to know if the person is into you as much as you are into that person. You don't have to propose to the man. I'm using me as an example. I will not propose to a guy. But if I feel that we have a relationship and our chemistry is vibing together, I like you to the extent of you being my husband, and you are not proposing, for me not to waste my time, there is a way to ask. Let me give an instance. So, as a young person, not married, I had this guy that I really, really like. He's a Christian brother, he's a banker, he's tall, he's dark, he's handsome. Our conversations are always on another level. We can talk on the phone for hours. We can, when we, and I really, really like him. And I was also a young lady. I was working in an international school. I have my small change. I wasn't doing bad. So I'm a speck. I'm a speck as much as he was also a speck. So I'm addressing if a man should propose. So um so so we're addressing this question on the screen. Let me just finish with the question. I'm a speck. I am nobody's ex. He also was a speck. He was nobody's ex. But we were in a relationship that was not defined. Our relationship was not defined. Thank you, Boss Self Dynasty, for coming in. Thank you so much. I'm glad you are here, but I'm addressing this for now. So, what happened was that I was not in a hurry. I was not desperate for marriage. As a matter of fact, I was 25 and he was like 32. But I realized that we were always talking. We were always talking. So I wanted to know, and it was not proposing. We did not have a formal dating. So I just wanted to know where I belong in his life. So what did I do? I spoke to one of my senior friends about it. And meanwhile, my own so many other people were also liking me. Somebody was liking me for their brother. So many people also needed my attention that I wasn't giving to them, but I was giving to this one person that was not proposing, that were just, just hanging out, going to camp meeting, just gisting about everything except proposal. So I spoke to my senior friend about it. And my senior friend told me, Esther, and this is what I'm telling every other girl too. If you're in a relationship that is becoming too long and you don't know your stand, tell that guy that somebody else is proposing to you and you will see the reaction of the guy. If the guy tells you things like, oh, really? Okay, accept. Just know that that guy is not into you. The guy just enjoy your conversation. He enjoy the conversation and nothing more. You just borrow sense and walk away. But if the guy starts saying things like, oh, really, but I like you, but I also want to be with you, then you will know. So you don't have to go and propose to the guy. I didn't propose. That's the same question I asked the guy. I just told the guy somebody else was liking me, and the person is ready to come and see my people. And the guy was saying things like, oh, really? Okay, you can accept. That's how I knew that we're not for each other, and I left the relationship. There's no way anybody should be in a relationship more than 6 months and you don't know what you are doing here. What are you? If you are 18 years old, we can be having that conversation. But once you're more than 23, 24, you should know what you're doing. And if a relationship is not going the way you want, you should leave. So I think I've answered that question. Me or Esther, I'm not going to propose to any guy. No, I won't. But if other girls want to propose, I don't have a problem with it. So I think we can continue now. Hey, Sister Lovett, thank you. Say you day here. I appreciate you. Boss Self, thank you for being here. So Fine Concept said, I have seen a couple who were happy while they had nothing. When they became wealthy, they started keeping late nights. No time for the wife. So happiness and love is basic of every relationship. So it's happiness and love. It's not about money. Yes, I get where you're coming from, says. So a couple might not have money and they will have peace of mind. And you know, some men, when they have money, it gets into their head and they will start misbehaving. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, why do we as women agree with everything else except that part? Everything is equal, but when it comes to proposal, it must be the man. That's why I said proposing is a this proposing to a guy, it is personal. And that's why I did not speak for the women folk in general. I spoke as an individual because this is very personal. Proposing to you or you being proposed to is also like a religion. So I have Undubi in the building. Undubi, please, I'll bring you on. Let me just take this comment. Is a chimney is just saying much love, mommy. Okay, okay. So let's bring Undubi and let's hear our point of view. You're welcome, Undubi. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Sis Esther.
Okay.
The name is
Please just a
actually.
question. Did you choose not to show your face or is still my camera not showing you? Undu.
Choose not to show.
Okay, okay. You can
Hello, mommy.
Momsi is calling.
I can't hear you. Oh. See, this thing is making noise here.
Mommy is calling Undu.
What do you want me to do? Like,
Welcome in, boss lady. Welcome. Undu, you are in the chat. Welcome.
okay, here.
Okay. Oh, why did you leave? Please come back into BC. Matilda Films. Welcome in, sis. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's keep it rolling. So, is this the juice I know? Appalicious, I guess she's the one. So I'm going to say something. Then please, if you want to jump on the link, feel free to jump on the link. Now, this is my own stand on the whole matter. Naomi, a melody. Okay, Indu is coming back. Indu, welcome in. She's back.
Thank you.
Thank you for jumping back.
Okay, my name is. Why is it echoing? Let me leave and come back.
No, no, wait. Hang in there. Undu, you can come in.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Hang in there. Let me tell you what to do.
Okay.
Make sure your YouTube is muted or switched off and stay on the stream yard. Do you understand?
I'm trying to.
Are you on a laptop?
No, I'm using my phone.
Okay. Can you? Okay, wait. I'm coming. Hmm. Okay, say something now.
Hello.
Okay, now you can flow. It's better.
Okay. Um, My name is Nzubechi actually. Nzubechi.
Nzu- Nzubechi, sorry.
Nzubechi, yeah. Well, it's fine. Yes. Um, this is a very interesting topic. Hello to everyone in the chat. This is a very, very interesting topic and a very sensitive one because it's what is happening now. Like
Yeah.
for every single girl out there, you definitely know that this is what is happening. Okay. First
Mm,
off, for personally, for some people it might be different. Personally, going for someone who is rich and I'll use the word promiscuous
mm,
is a no. Is a big
mm,
no because the person can actually go and contact a disease that even the money cannot cure.
mm,
That's number one. And if you're a believer, you know that sex is more spiritual than physical. So you do not
mm,
even know the spirit you're bringing home. Okay.
mhm,
And then you because you want to stay in comfort and all of that, you're dealing with all of these things. I really don't want to go into calling names, but if it's all about the money, then I'm sure that most of our very prominent people in the country that have that their marriage have crashed, it won't have crashed because
mm,
it's never about the money. Most times it's always about either is an abuse or something. Not even, they don't even talk about, oh okay, he wasn't giving me money. It's far from that. At some point you start hearing he was cheating on me. It's not
mm,
like they just got to know about it. Is
mm,
that they went into it looking at the comfort. They ignored that part. They felt it's something they could live with. And now
mm,
they have seen so much of the money. They've seen so much comfort and they're still not okay. You know, they still want that man to be faithful and he is not faithful. Okay,
mm,
because you can't change someone knowing that this is how he is, except the person chooses to change. Okay.
mm.
So for me, he should be a faithful man. A faithful
Okay.
man that works hard can become successful.
Mm,
If he's a faithful lazy man, please, he's a no.
mm,
If he's a faithful lazy man, he's a no. So
mm.
a man that is faithful
Okay.
and hardworking, you know, and is doing the right things, definitely will become successful.
Mm,
And it saves you from lots of stress and emotional problems, health issues, a
mm,
whole lot of things. Okay, so and um first off, people really, but it's sad that this generation now, it's more about the money. I'm not saying money is bad.
mm.
Okay, it's good because definitely you need money to run your day-to-day activities, your life, to solve your issues and all of that. It's not bad, but the truth is this: if you're to choose between a faithful man and a man who is rich, okay, but he's promiscuous, okay, I choose to call it that way, please go for the faithful one if he is hardworking, okay,
Okay.
and with time, definitely he will make it. But the
Amen.
one that is promiscuous, you see, you might even get into troubles that you won't be able to come out of. Okay, let's even leave sickness aside. What if
Mm.
he carries a woman one day and the woman dies in his hands? It's
Hmm.
not like he killed the woman. These are the things. Okay, I keep telling people that the devil is using intercourse to distract this our generation.
Mm.
Okay, he's using this thing, to distract this our generation, and couple with the fact that when you look around, you see things that will just want you to would make you do things like that. Okay, so what if the man, let's leave sickness aside, let's leave the one of bad spirit spiritual. What if you take the woman and the woman dies in the person's hands? You are not the person that killed the woman, or he's not the person that killed the woman. How do you explain it? Who would believe you? Where do you start from?
Mm.
So these are the things, but people don't even think towards this, this aspect. Some people feel, even with all that is happening, these things happen, and but there are people who would still wake up the next day and still do that same thing, saying, "Oh, nothing is going to happen." So people take a lot of risk, thinking that, oh, okay, once you have money, you're comfortable, you're fine, and all of that. My dear, I've seen people who, even in so much money, they are in so much pain.
Mm.
Okay, so a man who is faithful, who is hardworking, who trusts in the Lord, you know, will just be perfect for you, and before you know it, you see how God will open doors for that man, and
mm,
you surprise, you have money and still have peace of mind, you know.
mm, mm.
So that is my own little contribution to this
Okay.
discussion.
Thank you so much, Nzubechi. Thank you. Now, I would like to say this is one thing that drew my attention. Let me just welcome in people. Ndube, if you want to stay, fine. Let's just chit chat together alongside. I think somebody came in. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, 36 like. Do I have up to that? Ah, wow. I don't hammer. Wow. Thank you. I never even knew that we have so much likes. Thank you. So this is what I want to say because in the way you can mute your mic also. Thank you. Boss Lady P just said, what if you meet a man when he did not have money, later he had money, and then is still not faithful? What will you do? Okay, I'm going to come to this, my sister. I'm going to come to that later. This is what I want to say, and this is why I decided to do this live stream. We grew up in a system that we were made to understand that the man has to be the sole provider. And I've said it, we are no longer in that era. That is number one. Number two, what make you think that you cannot be the one bringing more money to the house? There are some girls that their parents are sent to school. They are doing very well more than their husband. Why must a Nigerian girl always look up to the husband to be the sole provider? As Christians, we go many young ladies, when you want to get married, people will be referring you to the Proverb 31 woman. Do you know that the Proverb 31 woman, she was a woman that was buying lands? She was, the Bible says, I'm going to go there because that is why the first day I saw this, and this is what came to my mind. Why must he always be the man? Why can't he also be the woman having the money? Who says the woman cannot be the financier? Even though the Bible said the man should be the head, the man should be the head spiritually, physically, financially. And I always pray that our men should always be the head, because we know that when a woman takes the head position financially, then there's a trouble in the house. But I want to take you back to that Proverb 31. Proverb 31:14 says, she's like the merchant ship, she bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night. Those are good things. And the husband is known. I'm going to look for that verse. I'm coming. The Proverb 31 woman, they said the husband, they knew the husband because of her. It was because of her. It was even the wife that was announcing the husband. Most times in Africa, it's our husbands that announces us. It's our husband's money. Oh, it's my husband's car. It's my husband's this. Who are you without your husband? That's the question. Who are you without your husband? Your husband can have his own. We bless God for him. But you, as a young lady, should have your own. I even think that any lady that does not have a skill or a set of degree that can put food to the table shouldn't go into marriage, because that's where the problem starts. When you get married to a man that think he is the one that owns your totality, is the one that pays the school fees, is the one that provides the food, is the one that does everything in the house. If he pays the school fees, you to pay for extracurricular activity, pay for lesson fee, pay for other things. So that's why we are having this issue. If you are paying as much as your, no, of course, not as much as your husband is paying. Take even if it's 20% in that one, be doing some things. The man will not misbehave. It will not misbehave. And that's why when I say pick between faithful and a rich guy, personally, I will go for a faithful guy. Because if the guy is faithful, and if he is faithful, he will give me peace of mind to make money. It will give me peace of mind to be able to be who I am supposed to be. It will give me peace of mind to be able to do what I am called to do. It will give me peace of mind. I will not be running after him cheating. I will not be running after a side chick. Because even the thought of your husband having a side chick can give you hypertension. You will not be able to fulfill your own purpose. You will not be able to fulfill your destiny. You will not be able to be a good mother to your children because you are chasing side chick. So left to me, Jews that wanted to know my own stand, my point is I will go for a faithful husband as opposed to a rich guy. Who says the faithful husband will be poor anyway? And I like the Inzubechi's point. She said, go for a faithful husband that is hardworking. The Bible says, I will bless the works of your hands. Even if he's not working in an office, is he hardworking? Is he waking up every day to go out? Is he going out to look for how the family can go forth? No, nobody should be marrying. I knew of somebody that I told you I was working in an international school, big boy. He will beat up the wife and buy the wife a car. He will beat up the wife and send the wife to go for summer and pay for trips abroad, and the woman will still be there. Thank you so much, Christiana Flourishing, for joining the conversation. You know, thank you so much. So that's my own submission. My own submission is I'm standing with what Unzubechi said. Get yourself a faithful husband, a guy that is God fearing. God is even the factor of everything. If a guy is God fearing, he's not going to cheat not because of you. He's going to cheat because he has the fear of God. Like I said, I don't cheat on my husband not because I'm scared of him. It's because of the fear of God. Because how do you cheat and come back to a place of prayer? How? How? You understand? So who says the woman cannot make money? The Proverb 31 woman, she was the one that was announcing her husband. They said our husband is known at the city gates. She was the one. When they want to talk about the husband, they will say, "Ah, have you seen the husband of Esther?" They will not say, "Have you seen Esther's husband?" She was the one announcing the husband. So to every young lady that will watch this, before you jump onto that rich guy that is very, very unfaithful, that is promiscuous, it is what it is. Think twice. And there are so many ladies that you are also a glory carrier. Maybe when you got married, the glory have not started showing. So you are still very raw. And then you now go and get married to somebody that cannot manage it. When is now your time to flourish? You will not be able to flourish anymore. You will not be able to flourish anymore. So if anybody wants to jump on the link or you have something to say, for those that came in late, we are having this conversation. If you have opportunity of choosing a rich husband and a faithful husband, which one would you choose? There's no point saying the man is rich, because if you see yourself as a rich girl, the man's money will not be enticing you. It will not be about what the man can give you. It will be about me also. I'm bringing something to the table. So you cannot bobo me. You are helping me. I am helping you. We are helping ourselves. Even if you are rich as Dangote, my own small money is my own money too, and it should be respected. So, I want somebody, mommy AC, thank you for joining. Thank you. You can still let's know your thoughts as I begin to bring this LS to an end. Please, for everyone that came in, I would have loved to show my face, but my camera acted up. So that's why you're not seeing my face. But I promise to show my face in the next video. And I will even show you a picture of what my face looks like. So, hey, our lady B said something. What if you meet a man when he did not have money? Later he had money and then he's still not faithful. Ah, Lady B, are you saying the guy was not faithful when he didn't have money? If anybody have to choose somebody to marry, it should be the God factor. It's good to marry a man that knows God for himself. It's good to marry somebody that knows God by themselves. Not be you one teacher and God. Thank you for joining.
Mr. Esther Clarity, good evening, everyone.
Welcome.
No, no better. I said before I go enter dinner table, my talk my one who. Peter, you talk amazing. I didn't
Mm,
meet this LS because I'm just coming home.
thank.
I say it was beautiful, a very beautiful topic.
Mm.
I was having a conversation like this with someone today, but sometimes I was
Welcome to
discussing
Terry
something like this.
Mm.
Hello? I was discussing something like this to her that we young women, we need to try to assist somebody. It is those days that they always want rich man. Can't we be rich? Me, it depends on what people are calculating richness, eh? Because richness has a different level. Even it's not about the money you have in your account that makes somebody rich. Now the topic is: are you to choose a rich man or a man who is? Let me not tell you, and I use my phone. Remember me the topic, man. A rich man
A rich man or a faithful man?
or faithful
A
man.
rich
Because I'm using
husband.
my phone, I can't see the topic.
Okay, wait, let
Yes.
me finish again because of people that are coming in. Thank you for everyone that is coming in. Welcome in, Sis Cherish Lydia. We're saying if you have an opportunity to choose between a rich husband and a faithful husband, which one will you choose? So one or two people have
Well,
said faithful husband, even though money is important, they are sticking to the faithful husband. So
yes.
even me as a person, I'm also saying faithfulness. And my point is that you as a woman, you should also be bringing something to that marriage. So it shouldn't be. In fact, let me allow you to state your point. Continue, my
Yeah.
sister.
Okay. My point is that I will go for a faithful man because seeing money is good. We cannot live without it. It is good. But when you have faithful person, even the small one you bring, you have rest of mind. In this life, there's nothing like you have peace of mind.
Mm,
Like you say something, you say you don't, you have, even when you have a faithful person, you are free to do anything. No, you're not afraid looking back. People are
mm,
always looking this. My husband is rich. We don't want somebody else to go and snatch it. It's because you don't have a faithful person, or maybe
mm,
you yourself you are not faithful. It
mm,
is when you're not faithful, you'll be looking at your husband's phone 10,000 times. You say, who is calling him? Which SMS enter inside?
mm,
You know, this is all. It's part of all these things. If you are marrying somebody that is not faithful, faithfulness is very important in relationship. You may have all the money, man can be bathing you, but you are crying inside. What kind of
mm,
a life is that? You live
mm,
in a mansion, but you don't have rest of mind.
mm,
You are walking on the street, you are looking at your back. For me, it
mm,
doesn't make sense. Even though
mm,
I come out in a not a good family with enough, but I've understand that it's not all about money. Don't go for richness. I will encourage young people. Don't go
mm,
for richness. Go with somebody you both will stronger together. Tomorrow, whatever you have, you say, we did it together.
mm,
We did it. I will use my own marriage as an example. I've married for 11 years. When
mm,
I met my husband, even when he wasn't African, maybe
mm.
my husband is not an African man. And
Your
I
husband
did not
is
even know. My husband is not African man.
okay.
So my husband is not an African man, he's a Europe man. So
Okay.
when I married him, I did not even know that he did not have the way actually I didn't even look at the money. I just
Mm,
thought normally someone. But I later find that after 1 year of dating, that even the money he used to come and see me for the first time was borrowed.
Sister,
I was
Sister,
like,
Sister Christiana,
man,
wait. You know that we general our general mentality, we always think every Oyibo have money. We did not know that some
I'm
Oyibo can.
telling, oh, my sister Esther. That's why I'm using myself as an example for people who like, oh, she's talking like that because some of them who knows that, oh, her husband is a Holland man. That's why she's talking the way she's talking. This is it. It doesn't mean that this person is a white man, that the person has money. There are a lot of them that are living from mouth hand to mouth. That are still even going to the government house every month, having out caring, just like other people, other foreigners.
Hmm. Shey una dey
There are
hear?
a lot. There are a lot of them. I'm using my home. I've married this person for 11 years, and I
Hmm.
love him with all my life.
Hmm.
I even say like we'll go hold together, we'll carry walkie stick, we'll go hold together. You
Amen.
understand? So the money he used to come and meet me the first time when we were dating was borrowed and I did not know. And he
Hmm.
carried me to a nice hotel. I've
Hmm.
never been to that hotel. We have a good 2 days there. I was even shouting, this hotel, they're expensive. But I didn't know he borrowed the money. It was later on I knew. And I asked him, why did you do it? He said, yeah, he actually needed to see me because if not, maybe I will not
Like
accept
him.
him.
So he
I
has
didn't like, I said,
advantage.
he has, and I told him, I said, do you look me like someone who's about your money? Find that my head was not correct those days. Let's be honest. I said that I did not choose you because of money. I have so many people I would have choose. If it is money, I will not choose you. But
Hmm.
it is just God who said, this is my husband.
Hmm.
Because I made a mind when it was time for me to settle down, say, ah, Chris, I've never made a decision like that. I have a 6 years relationship for Nigeria. Someone that my mother, my father, my family knew him.
Hmm.
Even my normal head thing said, this is the guy I'm going to marry. Because he did everything. He
Hmm.
buy me. I don't know how to buy clothes. I don't know how to go. He has the money. He was spoiling me. I don't want just come Europe. I
Hmm.
won't go Europe. I want to travel. But he was spoiling me. But meeting this one, I said, God, I want to choose. That's why I always telling we young people, men too. Pray before you choose a life partner. Ask
Hmm.
God. Don't go for money. If you go
Hmm.
for God's choosing, the wisdom, at the end you will smile.
Hmm.
What
Hmm.
if you marry a man he has money? Today he doesn't have money. Tomorrow he doesn't have money. What will you do? You will run because that is
Hmm.
what you went for. It's like
Hmm.
people running going for someone for beauty. Beauty
Hmm.
fade. Ah, this
Hmm.
guy has good breasts. He has good sight. When you
Hmm.
know those kind of things can change. The man has six pack. Age come, that six pack will not be there anymore. Your
True.
eyes will be somewhere else.
True.
Your eyes
True.
will be somewhere else. Go for a man who is faithful. When he's
Hmm.
faithful, you have rest of mind. It's not
Hmm.
all about money.
Ew.
Rest of mind is the most important thing in life. And this
Hmm.
is what has been keeping me. And I'm still thanking God because I did it. Because if we see where we come from to where
Hmm.
we are now, I just
Hmm.
imagine how do we come here from
Hmm.
nothing to where we are? And it's just going to get better. But he
Amen.
today now he will still saying he's going. My husband always says something. This is not me alone. It is we now. We did it together.
Hmm.
It
Hallelujah.
is we. We
What
did it.
a
It was
testimony.
did. It is we. So I
Hmm.
will encourage young people, pray, ask God for your life partner and go
Hmm.
for someone faithful. Don't go for look. Look go fail. Your
Hmm.
even you say your look go fail when you don't get pikin.
Even the face because of God.
No, you just imagine the look go fade. But when you marry someone who loves you, who is faithful, he won't see those things. He will
Hmm.
just like, wow, that is just the most important thing. Let's go for someone who is faithful. They say, I
Okay.
know so they say faithfulness not they pay for not they put food for table, eh? You know, we like that we say not they you know like someone put food for table, don't worry.
What to
As
buy you
long
my
that the
hair?
man is stand you know the value my for them must still have on view human hair every year. Now see the key. This topic he large, oh, sister Esther, the way you do it, so he large.
Large. In
Some
fact,
of us are we they kill ourselves.
Sister Christiana, just hang
Ma?
in here with me. Mute your mic for a minute.
Hmm.
Because you see a lot of things you said. And that's why when you see this topic, I said, Banigo, are you still in the building? I said borrow sense. Hashtag borrow sense. I've come to borrow sense.
I just like hi, sis
Who did
Esther.
we? Yes, you want to say something?
Yeah, real quick. Then I'll just go down. Then there's this
Okay.
a lady asked a question about being with a man when he didn't have anything, and then by the time he has something,
It changed.
he changed or something like that. I've got
Yes.
to understand something here. God is not a partial God.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm on the road, so it's a bit noisy. Let me
Okay.
mute my mic. Let me pass here first.
Okay. Welcome in, Sister Tonia Osaige. I'm happy to have you here to join the conversation. Mommy AC, thank you. Thank you. Ooh, I will just allow Undubi to drop our points. And I'm saying we are learning and we are relearning. Sister Christiana said something. She said she's married to a white guy who we call Oyibo. And a lot of us Nigerians, we have this mentality that all white guys are rich. So, one point, all Oyibos are not rich. There are some of them that are living in poverty. It's just that because their poverty is in a Western world, you are not seeing it. It's not all white men that are rich. Number two, the white man even packaged himself to come and see her. So that's what I said, that all that glitters is not gold. So if Sister Christiana was really interested in the richness, in the wealth of the guy, and eventually she now realized that the guy doesn't have, I put the question to you, what do you think would have happened to that relationship? Of course, we all know it wouldn't have worked. A guy took you to five-star hotel, then the next day is telling you he doesn't have anything. Meanwhile, the attraction was the money. The relationship will not work. That's why we are saying all that glitters is not gold. Thank you so much, Sister Christina, for sharing your story. I think that is one thing we should go home with. That is not all Oyibo. For many of you that are in Western world, you know that there are so many Oyibo people. A lot of white people are living under social welfare. Meanwhile, you as a black person in that country, you are not living under social welfare. Yes,
Sister Esther, they are borrowing money.
they are borrowing
They
money.
will borrow money from bank, borrow and borrow. That money you join enter that relationship, you will join to be paying that debt. Oh. It's not don't it go for nothing.
Yeah, dress up. Okay, thank you so much. You see, did you hear that? A lot of them are borrowing money. They are borrowing money. A lot of them will even borrow money in abroad, go to Nigeria and marry our girls and bring them here. And when the girls come and see that there is no money, wahala have started. And it's the same thing when abroad guys come to Nigeria to marry girls. If the girls are not careful, if you marrying the guy because of the guy's money, a lot of people are working normal work here. They are not rich, but they are not poor. Even those people that have houses, they know what they did. They know what they put together to be able to pay the mortgage of the house. So if as a woman, all what you want, and I like what Cherish Olivia wrote, it is a mentality in Africa where we have seen the man as the money bag. I'll take us back to Proverbs. I put that here, I deliberately put it here to say that if you are going to marry, and even if you are married now and your husband is the sole breadwinner of the home, my lady, please get up. You too, start taking responsibility, even if it's 10%, even if it's 20%. Pay for extracurricular activity for your children. Buy their socks, buy their uniform, pay something. Do you understand? I asked Sister Naomi joining. Okay, let me bring her in. Hey, sis. Sister Naomi, are you there?
I'm here, my sis. Good evening.
Okay.
Should I
Wait,
wait a little bit?
just wait.
Okay.
Okay, okay, Sister Naomi continues. Say something.
Good evening, everyone in the chat. Good evening, Honorable. I salute you with this wonderful topic you brought. You know, it's also sometimes it's important that we chat. Also, it's very good, and you see a lot of people that have had experience. You know, they begin to give the experience that they've had, or someone around them that have had experience. Like what you were saying, you were talking about which wants to somebody get married to someone that is rich or someone that is faithful. I think it is only somebody that is not independent that can be thinking of getting married to somebody that is rich in detriment of your own life. There are some rich guys also that are faithful. It's not as if the whole rich people are the ones that are unfaithful. No. There are some rich guys also that is faithful, that God might bring your way and you will still marry them and be okay. But your aim and your reason into going into marriage should not be that the person is rich. No. I think that one also is a wrong, how do I put it? It's for me a wrong thing to put in your mind to say, okay, because this person is rich. So in generally, there are some people that are faithful when they have nothing. And when they begin to have something, they become unfaithful. So what do we do in that aspect? So I think life partner has to do with just God himself connecting you to the right person, the reap of your reap, or the fruit, the person that he has given to you to marry and say this is your own partner. Because many people has misled it. I've seen I've seen a lot of people also that have gone into marriage to somebody they suffered with that didn't have nothing. And at the end of the day, the man had something. And before you know, their attitude changed. So marriage should be based on God, asking God very well who is your partner, because your partner will everly be your partner. That's one thing I've come to say. Even when he becomes rich tomorrow, he will never forget you. He will never forget how you started. Some people, they are always humble. They are humble when they have nothing. Then you see humility will come. But when they start having things, then you will know that you are in one chance. You understand me? So, and we're talking about some people that go to Africa and get married here. Yes, our men here, they have really spoiled a lot of things. I'm sorry to say. You see a man here, we work and work and work and work and work and work and work, gather money and take to Africa to go and impress a girl. Which the woman you
Mm.
have here, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, which the woman you have here, you see them as they are useless, they are not good enough. You see them like they are, I've seen majority of people that brought wife all the way from Africa here and they end up leaving them. They didn't stay with them because the expectation they were expecting was not what they came here to see. So if you are
Mm.
married in the base where you are, it's for better. But there are some good women from Africa that came here, they are still with their husbands. But there are
Yeah,
some that came and they left because the expectation was not what they were expecting. So they
genau.
came here and they were disappointed and they went. I have somebody like that as a friend, and now she has been going up and down because she feel this man was somebody that was rich. When you change European money to African money is big.
It's
You
big.
understand? But these men that take this money, they have worked here from January to December before they could
Yes.
gather such money to even go home. So you
Mm.
see them the way they are lavishing money, you think there is much, much money. Man, Europe is hard. If
Mm.
that man finishes coming back to square one. So please, we should marry in the bed because even the African women nowadays, I will not lie you, they are so desperate. They don't
Mm.
want to do things with their hands anymore. We that
Mm.
are in Europe, applaud women in Europe. Women in
Mm.
Europe are very hard working. They know
Yeah.
what it is to talk
Mm.
about. You are talking now that our money is your money and your money is your husband's money. There are some women that say my money is my money, my husband's money is our money. In Europe, how is that possible when
It's
there
not
is bill to
possible
pay?
now.
It's not possible. There is
Mm.
bill to pay. There are things to do. You want to say your money is your money in Europe. One
Mm.
man lay when I go park my house, when I go enter streets.
Sister
You go
Naomi,
go live for streets.
as
Yes,
a
my
matter
sister.
of fact, let me put it out here. You know that we went to summer. We went to summer. Is now
Holiday.
that holiday we went to.
Yes,
I
of course.
I was the one that pushed because the truth is, if you are in abroad and you are telling your husband, let's go to summer, the man wants to go to summer, but he's calculating, okay, if the summer is going to cost 3,000, how much are you going to bring? If you don't bring anything, no
Okay.
summer. Do you understand? So that's why I'm saying this to say that I applaud abroad women because if you want something to happen, let's say you and your husband, you want to change your apartment or you want to buy a house and you are telling your husband, only let's change our car. The man want to change car. The man want to, but when he think of other bill, he's thinking of the house rent, he's thinking of the mortgage, he's thinking of everything, and you are now bringing extra. He will be looking at you. You will not think the man is stingy. No, the man is waiting for you, waiting you self get. We want to change the car. Let's say the car is 27,000. How much you get? Only I want to change my car. How much you get? Where would they change the car? But if you say, ah, honey, I want to change my car, oh, the car is 27,000. I have like 15K. It's easy to change your car now. Do you understand? But if you are waiting for him to bring all the money, okay, you go ride that car tire by yourself. So, I have other women in the building. Sister Eze Chimney, please, before you go, let me bring this topic, this place, because I want us to take everything back to the Bible, so that it's not just that we are blabbing. Our husband is known in the gates when he's seated among others, when he's seated among elders. So they know the husband at the gate. Why? Because of the woman. The Proverb 31 woman, she buys land, she builds houses, she does a lot of things. So when as a woman you are thinking your totality is about your husband, it is an error, because even you yourself, you carry grace. You carry a lot of grace, that when the Bible says, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. You are a good thing to your husband. You are not just a good thing by the man spending money. No, you too, you need to contribute something. So this topic is all about changing that mentality. I will still stand on the fact that if you find a faithful husband, that husband will allow you to flourish. You will be able to bait destinies. You'll be able to do what you are called to do. But if you marry a guy that is not faithful, the guy is rich, all your life you will be chasing his phone, you will be chasing side chicks, you will be praying prayer points that you don't have a business with, because the side chick, they are praying for your marriage to fail, they are praying for the marriage not to work so that they can take over. So that's why it's good to go for the faithful husband. So me, I'm standing by the faithful husband, because it doesn't matter if a man is faithful. Me too, I have hands, I will work, and when we put resources together, it can stand. So, Sister Eze Chimney, I need you to say something. Then, Sister Faith Edo will start bringing the LS to an end gradually. Sister Eze, are you there? Or Sister
Hello,
Faith Edo? Okay, Sister
hello,
Eze,
good afternoon, everybody.
welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much for raising up this very important topic. You know,
Mm,
yeah,
mm,
this topic has to do with the inside life. It has to do with this life
yeah,
presently, and
reality.
even is a reality of life, honestly. Okay,
Mm,
so talking about getting married to a rich man or mm, either a rich man or a
the
faithful
faithful
man.
man. Mm,
Okay, yeah, I thank you so much, everybody, for coming around for this wonderful LS. Okay,
mm,
I mean, it's an eye opener for each and every one of us.
mm,
Like that, we can be able to add to the ones we know and be able to subtract the one we should subtract. Okay,
yeah.
so Mommy Christiana Flourishing, thank you very, very much for sharing that story, okay? Because actually, the truth is, so many of us feel Oyibo has money. Actually,
Mm,
that's just true. Okay,
mm,
but it is good that we all come to this knowledge that they are still human beings like us too. Okay,
yeah.
some of them still have struggles, but I'm
Mm,
not going to go towards that Oyibo side of this.
mm,
Now, I am going to say, if you will be getting married, because this topic is a very sensitive one.
mm.
Hello to those people on the chat. Sorry, I'm just going just like that. Okay, it is a
Yes.
very sensitive one because if we look at today's life and everything,
Mm,
there are actually women who
mm,
started from the scratch with their
mm,
husbands
yeah.
without nothing. The man
Mm,
was faithful.
mm,
They were managing.
okay.
And one way or the other, the man, in fact, this even happened to a very close friend of mine.
Mm,
Okay. So they were managing. In fact, she was the sole breadwinner. This man wasn't doing anything initially.
mm,
He was faithful. He used to, be very loving and all that. Love is the, what's it called? Love covers
us,
all sins.
mm,
So, and when we're talking about marriage or relationships or something, the bone of contention is love. Do you
mm,
love this person? Or is it the money or the wealth or the personality or the fame? Because some people go for other people because they are famous.
mm,
Yes. So, what is it? And so this lady kept on pushing. She was the breadwinner. This one not be say 20%. She was 100% breadwinner.
hmm,
Okay.
mm,
Yes. This is a woman like us too. And she was paying the house rent, doing everything. She was working in the bank. And
mm,
eventually, one way or the other, this woman got a link to take her husband abroad
okay.
because they wanted a good life. She wanted a
Mm,
better life for her and her husband.
yeah.
So this woman gathered all her life savings and
Mm,
they processed this man to go abroad. And then he went abroad and eventually money started creeping in. He
mm,
started, changing slowly, like that. And that
mm.
is why the question that I don't know who asked that question,
Boss
that
lady.
mhm, that what if the man was initially faithful when there was nothing? And
Mm.
later, when he started getting something, started having small money, or maybe later he eventually became rich, he now
Yeah.
changed towards this woman. How
Mm.
about that one? So, and mommy, sister Naomi said something like that too. You see,
Mm.
and that is where we are all saying God factor. Yes, it is good. We all, number one thing is to look for someone who is God fearing,
Yeah.
somebody who will not do the wrong thing, not because he or she is afraid of the partner, but because the person is afraid of God, you
Yeah.
know.
Mm.
But you know that affluence and riches comes with a lot of things.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Affluence, fame, riches, all these things can, when somebody will not get money begin to get money, you will
Mm.
notice that sometimes the person that used to go to church every time when they weren't that rich, the
Mm.
moment they start having money, you go see
Mm.
them. You won't be seeing that person in the church again. It
Mm.
comes with a lot of, you see, the Bible that says money is the root of all evil,
If.
you know, the Bible knows already. And that
Mm.
is why it takes only a disciplined child of God. That is why I'm
Mm.
saying disciplined in quotes, child
Discipline.
of God. You
Mm.
understand? To be
Mm.
able to, if eventually, or have money or whatever, or to stay faithful, whether you have money or not, safe. It
Mm.
takes a discipline,
Mm.
somebody that fears God to
Mm.
be able to stay faithful. Now, all of us are going for faithful men. Yes. Who doesn't want to have peace of mind? Everybody does want. So let me continue with that story because I'm deviating already. And so this man started having money. This my aunt, he stopped calling her on daily basis. Small time, he entered once in a week. Little by little, it entered once in a month. Like that. Eventually, this man joined the other abroad men. It's not all of them. Oh. I'm not saying all abroad men are the same, but the money he got made him forget the
Where it's
sacrifices
coming from.
that this woman, he made him to forget the genesis of his coming to Europe.
Mm.
I'm telling you, that's my auntie is still in Nigeria. Her head is no longer together normally as it's supposed to
Oh
be
my goodness. Mm.
because of the pains, because of what she has passed through, and
Mm.
because of the disappointment that this former faithful man,
Mm.
gentleman, you
Mm.
know, brought to her life.
Mm.
Yeah, she's still there. And it's not as if other men didn't come, but when you've got all this, what's it called, kind of fixed,
That book.
unshakable love for somebody, and
Mm.
this first love stuff and all, stuff like that, you know.
Mm.
So this is the life we are in now.
Mm.
So whose fault is it in this situation now?
Okay.
Should she have? I don't know. Should she have said no? Okay, you remain faithful, and let me continue to be the breadwinner. Was it her fault that she gathered money, borrowed from her colleagues to send this man abroad,
No.
just for the two of them to have a better life?
Alive. Mm.
Do you understand? So the thing is,
It's
ẹni lórí
complicated.
ò ní fìlà, ẹni ní fìlà
Yeah.
ò lórí, that is it. The
Yeah.
world here, this life we are in, it gets as it they be sometimes. You see,
Mm.
that is why don't stay from afar and begin to, maybe that is why the word envy is so bad. Don't envy anybody.
Mm.
Do not envy anybody, because you feel they look and say, "Hey, this woman, see, I see they drive motor, this one." You don't know what that person is going through.
Mm.
You see, and that still boils down to this matter of a rich man or faithful man.
Mm.
Eventually, that man got somebody pregnant abroad, and that was just the end of the story. And the woman is there, not really 100% herself anymore, you know,
Mm. Mm.
with mental issues and stuff like that. Because who won't? It only takes the grace of God, that after all that stress and high hopes, of eventually. This man will not disappoint me. This. You see, so in short, in summary, it's just about God. We should just continue to whenever you want to settle down, make sure you seek the face of God. You understand? And
True.
I like what Queen Esther said. He said, we women of this generation should get up. Get
Yes.
up. Don't let the totality of your life be dependent or be dependent on a man.
Yes. Yes.
Because that takes me again to another story. This is my friend. She
Yeah.
went for the rich man
Mm.
in Enugu State. This man, when I mean somebody is rich,
Mm.
stinkingly rich. This
Okay.
woman I'm talking about goes around in the latest Range Rover. She has a driver.
Mm.
She's comfortable. She gets housemates and everything. She,
Mm.
like that. The man opened for her a supermarket.
Mm.
But she does not have, what will I call it? She doesn't, how will I even say it? I don't know. She doesn't
She doesn't
have the freedom of
say.
herself, Abby. She's not, I
Yes.
mean, she doesn't have the life of her own,
Mm.
because it is true that to the outside people, she has a supermarket, Abby, but that man controls everything that happens in that shop, in that her supermarket. She doesn't, before she go come out any 1,000, this man must know about it. So what is the essence that you open supermarket for me? You know, if there
Mm.
is quarrel in the house, the man will seize her car keys, or the man will lock. Sorry, guys. Okay. If there's quarrel, the man will seize the car key, and she will become destabilized. She can't go anywhere. Or
Imagine.
if he gets the matter be, this man will lock up that supermarket, no shop that day.
Imagine.
And then I was talking to her. I said, look, ma, just tell you. She said, what wish? I said, look, that supermarket is not yours. So they just use you to do a signboard to
Go ahead.
outsiders, you know. Yes.
Mm.
So that people when people look at you from outside, they'll say, hey, this man, she's enjoying. No, look at. But here you are. You can't even boast of 50,000 naira that is your own. You
Mm.
see, marrying a rich man is good also, but it comes with a lot of things too. Not all rich men are God fearing. Because
Mm.
this person now that controls every bit of someone else's life, somebody's
Mm.
daughter, that
Mm.
person is not God fearing. And
At
if you
all.
are God fearing, if you open supermarket for your wife, you should remove your eyes from whatever she's doing there, Abby,
Mm. Yeah.
and then let it be that it is really her own. I told her, look, Nigeria today, go and learn how to make cake. You don't have a shop.
Mm.
I said that shop is not your own, because if you any small thing, they go lock her up until you
Mm.
beg before they open it. That is not your shop. Look for your own.
Mm.
Learn how to do cake. Learn how to do hair. Do something, but for your own self.
Yes.
And because this man, with this the way he's going about all these things and all that, he doesn't. In fact, he doesn't even want a good future for you, because this is how it will continue to linger.
Mm.
Sell pure water. Do it by your own self. Let it be say, this one is my own.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I mean,
True.
we are women. We should empower one another. Some people don't know, what to do, or how they'll be like, it's our money. Yes, it's our money. But if they delete that man, how
Mm.
and what will
Mm.
be the situation
Waiting
at
go
that moment?
remain. If they
That
remove
is
your
it.
missus, if they remove the missus, who are you?
Do you understand? I mean, yes, it's true. And all these things are happening. All this video where we do home videos, it happens in real life.
Mm.
It happens.
Mm.
If the man says today, oh yeah, pack and go, what what will remain?
Mm.
This topic is so good. that we even came here, and this is the end of the year. And
Yeah.
it will help us to begin to make some New Year resolutions on how to go
Yes.
about our lives. I'm telling
Yes.
you, so
Yeah.
many people are in that is the things they can't even speak about outside. I'm telling you,
Mm.
they can't boldly speak about it because they appear so comfortable out to the eyes of outsiders. But
Yeah.
inside, inonjo.
Mm. 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 Thank you so much, Sister Eze. I know if I give you this topic, we can go on and on about it. But from what we
Thank
have,
you.
um, hopefully,
Hello.
ma-
Sorry, I'm on my way home. So, and you know it's festive period, so they were playing music almost everywhere. So I was being careful not
okay.
to give you copyright claim.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Okay. I want to go back to the question the woman asked earlier.
Yes, yes.
No one is perfect, yes, but this is one thing, yeah, I know. When your focus is on God, when going into anything at all, He
Mm.
never leaves you. You would never make a mistake.
Mm.
I'm saying this because a person who, if she's saying the person became rich and changed, that's not true. That's who he has always been.
Just that you
And
didn't see
sometimes we see the signs, but because we just want to be there, we make excuses and we're there. And then the only thing that happens is this: money brings out what the person truly has inside. That if the person was doing 10% when he was broke, he would now do like 70 to 80%.
it. Mm.
It's just like thinking that after marriage you change the person. It's not true. Marriage amplifies what you have inside. It brings out whatever it is you have inside. So,
Mm.
how saying they suffered together, he became rich and then he changed. That's not true. He has
Mm.
always been that person. It's either she
Mm.
didn't put her eyes down to know, or she saw the signs and she just ignored. When you
Mm.
listen, if you're a counselor and you listen to some matters that are being brought to your table, most times you take step by step whatever to actually ask questions. You see that no matter how tiny, there were traces, but they
Mm.
chose to ignore, either because, oh, I love the person, or
Mm.
oh, I want to be with the person. Now you're
Mm.
forgetting that at some point that love might not be enough. You begin
Mm.
to shout, your eyes will now open because, I mean, at that, it gets to a point where he knows, you can't do anything,
Mm.
because you've tolerated the little, you tolerated the 10%, so you can as well, you know, feed you the 70% and feel like you can't do anything about it.
Mm.
Okay, so nothing happens by accident, okay?
Mm.
Nothing at all happens by accident. If you're a child of God, you always, always, always see signs. Just like the sister Chini was saying, the woman that the husband was controlling. Those kind
Mm.
of men, right from the dating days, they're not the kind of men they're not the kind of men that will pamper you. They're the kind
Mm.
of men that will show you that they have a bit of arrogance in them.
Mm.
So these things they happen, but some people just choose to close their eyes to it. Then when they get into it and see that some more, because you get to see this person every day, you live with this person. So the person cannot pretend anymore. It's not like when you people were dating, maybe you get to see once in a while, twice in a week, 3 times in a week, and you can hide some of it. Now you're living in the same house. So you
Mm.
get to see everything and you become frustrated, you can't take it anymore, then you begin to lament. But if you
Mm.
can really tell yourself the truth, you see
Mm.
that you knew about this thing, but you walked into it. You walked into it for whatever reason.
Mm.
And some people have very wrong people talking to them. They'll tell you, that's how every marriage be. That thing is so wrong. That's how every marriage be. I'm not saying there is a perfect marriage, but any marriage where you have to endure the other person's infidelity, bad characters. When I mean bad characters, I mean things like being unfaithful, deliberately doing things, to hurt the other person. It's a big no. And some people go into it because, oh, he get money. Say no worry, as far as the money they there, I don't care. You cannot have everything complete. Then they get into it. There are lots of them now. They get into it, and at the end of the day, you see them running out.
Mm,
There is
mm.
one right now that is good. I wouldn't want to mention name. The gist is finally the truth gist is out. She met, some people are even lying using God's name to lie. And now only she don't carry her hand come out. She not do again. He's being unfaithful. Meanwhile, you knew he was unfaithful before you entered. So God is not a partial God. Okay, He will also sit down to look back at certain things that have happened. We will see that, oh, okay, we saw certain signs and we decided to just put our head.
Ignore.
So him having money just made everything worse. That is just it. The thing has always been there. Thank you very much. I think I'll leave
Wow.
now.
Thank you so much, Izubem. You're so full of wisdom. You're full of wisdom. Thank you so, so much.
My pleasure.
At this junction, at this junction, thank you so much. I'm going to say one or two things concerning what she just said. That this character trait has always been there. It's the same thing Sister Eze Chimney was saying. Look at the friend now. Look at the go and give Sean.
I'm not going to give Sean because he is disturbing me too much when I don't like
Sorry,
it.
fam. Okay, I'm coming. So the character trait, like Sister Eze, now you see the husband that rented a shop for the wife, and any little thing, you will lock the shop, you will close the shop. You will know that you should go and really look for your own. That is one. Then two, if a man changes because he became rich, the truth is that character has always been there. And my prayer is that may God give us that inner eye to see those hidden traits in some men. Because the truth is, any man that doesn't have money, he will be faithful. Any man that doesn't have money will be faithful. And that's why I was saying that it's not that the man should not have anything. Don't go and fall in love with a man that does not have anything. He must have potentials, and he must have something that is working on, even though the idea have not manifested. But we should be able to see something tangible about him. Because any man that does not have money will be faithful. He will be humble. But it's when they have money that you know them. So my own point from everything that Nzubechi and Eze Chimney have said is that look, we know that this life is not fair sometimes, but may we not experience the unfairness of the life in general, because you should just open your eye to see beyond the person. God factor is very important. But above all, you yourself as an individual, hold yourself. Be an individual that knows what he or she wants. Know what you want, such that even if the man is faithful, you will still know that, okay, in the faithfulness of this man, is it what I really want? Because anyway, relationship is more than love, it's more than, or I would say it's more than faithfulness. Faithfulness is important, but it's a lot of things that made marriage to work. It's a lot of things. You don't want a faithful man that is not sensitive. You don't want a faithful man that is not. Some men, you are faithful, you are not cheating on your wife, but you cannot help your wife to do some things in the house. So many things. I just pray, Divine, please can you close the door? I just pray that God will give us that inner eye to be able to see, because it's not easy. Because once you are married, and I always say that even if you love a man, if you love him, it's not only love that will make the relationship to work. If you love a man and you don't play your part as a wife, the marriage will not work. If the man doesn't play his part, the marriage will not work. There is love, and there are roles to be played in a home. There are activities to be involved in. There are action things to be taken. You can't say you love a man and you don't cook for the man. And a man cannot claim that he loves you and then you have gone to work since morning. There is stew in the house. He cannot boil rice. You will still come to the house to come and be boiling rice. Or there is soup in the freezer. He cannot bring out the soup and make pounded yam for the children. And they will claim that they love you. What is love? I always say, let's not get it twisted. You can't claim that you love me and you are slapping me. It's not
Now,
love.
now, mumu love, mumu love.
Can't. Because they will say they love you. You love a woman. You saw that the woman has worked as much as you have worked. What happens to you bathing the children? If you love your wife, you don't want your wife to be broken. You don't want her to be weak because it's your wife. You know, if you love your husband cannot be saying, ah, my car is down, I'm broke, I have so many bills, and you have money and you are not bringing it out because of people in Africa. You are sending all the money to Africa and you say you love the guy. If the guy dies, who is going to be there for you? Because stress kills. A lot of men, because they have this egocentric thing, as an African man, you have to provide. So you don't want to complain to your wife. But if you have a husband that can say, ah, my wife, I'm broke, my account is red, and you have. That's why women abroad, we should be working so that the day that the account is low, you can bring, and that your money will have value. You see that your $200, when you bring it when the man is broke, it will be like 2,000 in his eyes. But if the man is saying he's broke and you two are saying you don't have because you have sent all the money to Africa, because you are building house in Africa, the marriage cannot work. Because the man, you can't love me and I say I'm broke, you cannot provide. And men these days in abroad, they don't even the shame self. They go even tell you, honey, I want us to go to holiday. You want, okay, how much you get? If you don't have anything, there's no holiday. But if the holiday is going to cost 3,000 and you say, ah, I have 700, oh, the man can be gingered. But if you don't have anything, the man will just face his work and continue to work. Anyway, they want to pay bills, they want to make their children happy. Holiday is the least thing in their mind. Do you understand? So if you're a woman that like holiday like me, be saving something so that when the summer is coming, you're already suggesting, ah, only this ticket is there, this ticket is there, and you are also backing it up. You are not just packing the bag to follow the man. No, your money is also involved. Then it is sweet when you are eating the fish at the bar beach, or you are eating the fish at the five-star hotel. You'll be eating it with dignity to say, my money self follow. So you will not be eating and the man will be looking at you and be saying, why are you eating like somebody that not eating for 3 days? You know, some men are very rude like that, just because they are the only one bringing the money. If you dress someone, why are you dressing like somebody that have not in your father's house? Have they ever worn in it? You know. But when your money is involved, the man no go talk to you anyhow. Love is sweet when the woman is also supporting. So, Faith Edo, my sister, oya talk. Make we come dey finish this LS because we no go sleep here today. You understand? It is what it is. Oh, it is sweeter when your money is involved. But as a woman, even if you are a housewife, even if it's 3 hours per day, you can do 3 hours per week is something. Be saving so that the day you will bring your $100, the day you will bring your $200 to support, it will be like gold. It will be big. It will be massive. But if nothing, lesson fee is demand, school fees is demand, toys for the children is demand. If your children are going for somebody's birthday, you will still go and say, ah, we are going to Stephen's birthday. Can you give us money to buy a gift? The totality, everything is demand. The man will be insulting you and there will not be apology. Sister Faith Edo, oya talk now so that we can finish our LS and move. Hmm?
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ o, ẹ kúṣẹ́ o.
Ẹ ṣé o, ẹ dá sí o.
God
Sister,
bless everyone in the chat. Oh, God bless us all in Jesus' name.
amen.
May God give us the strength to continue this race in Europe.
Mm.
Kalabase Iharo. Yeah, according to my big mommy Eze, yeah, for the story where she dey talk just now, because it take the grace of God for someone to come out for inside that broken of heart. Because maybe the woman thought they don't come from secondary school time. But if you not get that strong mind and God deal with you, the kind of condition where it is so now, so it happen. Because just like me, for example, my first love, we grew up together, the same primary school, secondary school,
Mm.
engaged to me, propose, put a engagement ring of tying down of somebody.
Hmm.
So many
Hmm.
years at the end, nothing. If you see that kind of thing, we say if they come like this, because person like me, I thank God for the kind of life that God has given to me, the kind of spirit that God has given to me. God bless me with that sensitivity spirit. Before you they go, I don't they see you. If I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk. If I want to talk, I'll just sit where you know. Now,
Hmm.
person say go be for future, say go they direct you. No go want you do what you want do. And that kind of person, that man, I ain't go be there. We not
Hmm.
quarrel because they go church. Say you no love Kerubu and Sarah for me, no they go church again. Now that one separate us, je.
Okay.
You see that kind of person, he not see you for native daughter house, so he not
Hmm.
see you for boyfriend house of God, because
Hmm.
say you not like and say make it stop. You can't imagine say if you can't marry you join, if you can't marry you enter house, I go to control you like football.
Part no be small.
Uh-huh. As I just see the red light, the thing just start like this. And I say, okay, now so it go be. My brother, if we see for road, we go greet to me, we not just cause quarrel. Oja waka your man waka my own. Then I go inside church, go lead down, say, Jesus, now you, now make person say, he frustrate the enemy, not be me frustrate to him.
Hmm.
If you want, make them through you glorify, make them through me glorify you. Me, I don't want date any boy again, I don't want date any man again. Now, husband, I want me you bring for me.
Hmm.
I no want be into relationship again until in marriage come. And if you just come under 1 week, my marriage I dey do am. I don't
Hmm.
mean no say let me dey talk and say Christian is not a religion, it's a relationship between you and your father.
Hmm. It's a way of life. Relationship.
I just call I go into 3 day dry fasting. It be like say I call my Jesus sit down with me and they talk to and say we dey talk together. So you see this one so now I dey engage you so I no wan friend any boy again. If left to me, say you not bring us down for me, I go stay with you as a reverend sister. If you not want, from now on, I not want, I don't become a fresh virgin again. I never felt do what they do before. Forgive me for what I don't do. But now I go stay with you till you bring my husband for me. Whether not south, east, west, wherever that man dey, make it locate me. Prayer works. And if you get that faith, you hope on Jesus, Jesus will bring that person for you. Just that for you to know, as my sister will call from Nigeria just and say, the sign they there, but we they ignore am. As me see that red sign, so say, I beg you go change. If I enter house, you go they blow me like a football. Then I quit run back. I stay with my God. After the relationship cut off over 7 years, I never date any boy, date any other person. Till God brought my husband when I did with now from Benjo to me. Under 3 months now we take no. And just through phone, call and call. Man, just can't look you, make I see you. As he come, say, okay, you just practically can't look me, make you see me. I be mirror. Oh yeah, oh, no matter be this one. Oh. That's why I tell my God, oh. Give
That's
the
so
laugh.
it's
You just buy ticket from here, they call. You want to look
Glory!
woman. You want to look woman. I be mirror. Now I carry a hand. Now so we take enter red door. Go inside Aba market, go buy ring, go for renting of the gun. I say my under 2 weeks I do my marriage because in they come from Benjo, you not talk say want go marry. As you reach church, they say you see where the ring for hand. Which kind of marriage you go do? I always say this one go work. He say you don't know. You see me now ring gonna see for my house. So not be so I plan go. Because you don't pray. Everything you ask God, God, you see, I said the thing they come to pass. My opportunity come and I grab her. Because they say if you're young white, make you just use your hand cover and make they not go put red sand for you.
that's a deep one there. That's a deep one.
My marriage is only my senior brother. Because then my father just retired for headmaster. He dey pursue in retirement, everything. He sent my senior brother there. Just 2 people from here, we just do and say, Oga, you can't look me so, but you never come Nigeria again. Now me go come meet you there. Because him be just come make it come look the person with the way that they shout through phone because we connect through his sister, the same street. Okay, make it just come, make it look the girl be. Now so married taster so. He come out, he not come meet me for Nigeria. Now me come meet and say, you know, go come here again because just go, I go do my paper by myself. And myself go Abuja, do everything and come here. To God be the glory. I'm here now for 10 years in marriage. I know it's not easy, but we have to see let God be the first in everything we do. That one at the aspect side of it. But for the other side, say when woman, they depend on man. Me, my sister, ne, our own, my own, and my own. Oh. As you just see me
Sister
so,
Faith, what you talk again?
mom, I said our own, now our own, my own, and my own.
So I want to ask you question. Our own, my own, and my own. So if boss come broke now, uncle. No, let's
No,
just borrow ourselves sense here. Oh. If boss come say, my wife, oh, now so the thing can happen. I broke small. That our own will be your own. You go still bring her, be not still your own.
no, you say together now. We feel say okay, we dey do thing together. Separate
Mm,
na my own, I get my own. If you say okay, I really look and say yes. Now truth, because I don't marry you for 10 years. I know if you get, you no get. Because like my
mm,
oga, I didn't know when he get, when he no get. If you not really get, before I go ask, you know say not really get. I go
mm,
bring come out, I go give her. If na
mm.
situation we be say the thing big and I borrow, I go borrow one.
This Africa, you go borrow am.
Now borrow, now go. I dey say my truth, so as I now
I
say
love
your bill, not the for house. I borrow. I say, okay, you see this money, so it big go. It's not to dash you. You go pay me back. If you like,
mm,
not pay am 2 times. If not 3 times, for make it, I go say go pay am. I go suffer pay am for me.
okay. Sister Naomi, you hear your sister. Okay, I just want to make you because a lot of women have that mentality of my own is my own, your
No,
own is our own. No,
no,
that mentality is not godly. Your
no, no.
husband's money is the family's money. Your own money is the family's money. But there is a space of your own personal money. Let's say you dey
Yeah,
earn money, you are saving something. Like I said, for me, my money is always for the rainy day. When I go bring my 500, it go be like 5 million. You see, because I still have, yes, when I go bring am, it will be like 5 million. So I still have that money that to say that is our money. Or if I want to send money to people in Africa, I can't be asking my husband for such money, except he
yeah,
use it and say, okay, take, give your people this one. So that my
yeah.
money, and as I dey give my people that money, I'm letting you know that I'm not giving you as Esther, I'm giving you as a family Idaosa. So I'm even
Yes.
giving you that money on behalf of my husband. I can even tell you, say, my husband send me I give you now this money. Do you
That's
understand?
so.
So I just want make we
Correct.
it's good. Me, I like to have my own. Or I like gold. I like to save money where I fit take buy gold. Where I fit take buy my own extra shoe. I say Beanie girl now. But
Yes, yes,
if the
yes.
man broke also, we no go say we no go bring her. Sister Naomi, they come for you.
No, see, mommy, you know what in the eh? Like my
Mm,
husband, when I talk and say, okay, I will say I borrow you. He go laugh. He go say, now match today. I know so you not get that kind of strong heart. I feel
yeah.
you say and say, now borrow you. At the end of the day, I'm not going to remember it.
Yeah, okay. To make the man they day hard work, you know they think say I go they borrow you the money every day. Oh,
To make it not take and say, make you know say if you give her easily like that, just free, you go they come the you know say our men now, when they test you. You
yes,
understand? Once you don't do one for the first time, they will continue to do one. Let her know
yes.
say, man,
And
you see
some,
this money, so
yeah. Continue. Sister.
you you see this money, so you want give me back. Oh. I know it's in my mind. I know say I know to take am back, but I'll first put that fear inside her to know say yes, you go pay back. Because what you not go fit finish, and you know go start am. Because once you don't start something with our African men, it's hard for you to stop it. Therefore, not just start.
Another thing where I want to talk before Sister Naomi go talk something, be say some women also have rendered their husband to be lazy. That's the truth. Some women they have rendered their husband to be lazy because they
Yes,
are
giving,
always taking the place.
giving.
They are always before the
Yes,
man say he broke. You have to be sure that okay, the man need them. So let's get it because some men they have become lazy because they know that my wife go give me now.
yes,
My wife go give me.
yes,
So,
yes.
Sister Naomi, let's hear what you have to say as we start to bring the LS to a close gradually.
But this LS don't dey sweet. Now you won't bring am close, man. If you think they sweet,
Sister Naomi, we are talk, oh, we dey wait for you.
My people, I got to run, come back. Wait, what I hear. You see, when I open for platform for my face, I open on my eye like this. But I want to ask one question on Mama Faith. Oh. Sorry,
She don't
not
explain
personal.
now. She don't explain.
General. Okay, Mama, my people, when the money they be your own, now when I don't pay bills finish, or when bills still the house, because me I know they understand. Because man no go
May
fit
I
pay
answer that question?
electricity, pay water, pay light, buy food for house, pay rent, do this one. I don't understand though.
Emma Sobe, see, you know this, you see this Europe so, eh? And they let my in the year which I dey talk. And they let my husband they know say, eh? You see
Mm,
that thing where dead between your two leg. You not carry
mm,
am as a decoration. Oh.
mm.
You just carry and come use and take work. And you dey work am for the other room, you go work am for physical. You dey see
Because
all this light bill and house rent, network, whatever they call. I don't know how to pay it. Now say that one now if I want bring out, I feel go like August. I go to abattoir. I use 1,500 take shop for house. That I not ask my husband. Don't ask me. Let me do it from my out. But that particular thing as a man, school fees, house rent, light, all those things. I don't know that it depend on the pay. I not concern me. Now your head dey be down. Because if I take that position,
uh-huh.
it go to continue say make I dey do one. This Europe men, that they like maybe say that they independent. When you don't start something, you say me continue. Therefore, I know they continue. Don't give me position to they do. I go do one voluntarily.
Because like my own self now, I go put myself as an example. My house when I did is almost one.
Sister Naomi,
Hear me?
yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, my house.
Ah, they hang. Sister Naomi, we can't hear. Can anybody hear her?
No, it's network, eh?
No. I think it's network.
Okay,
Yeah, I
It's
think that's it.
network.
Look, she will come back.
See,
Sister Faith, thank
mommy.
you. Make I say one thing to that thing you talk about your first prayer, man. About husband, because I get similar thing like when we dey pray, make God bring husband to us. Like I talk am before, say I get a husband, I do pet not be husband. In fact, my mama and was a husband for me because my mom loved the boy before my mom died. Say na him I wan marry. That makes you dey talk say no woman make dem see dey wash. Man make don dey raise hand say go give you slap, e dey give you the slap when he never marry you. Forget when you marry, you go do the same thing. My husband dey
Mm,
talk am say when a man beat you, my husband say na Igbo but he mad. I dey tell my friends na Igbo man. And if you my
mm,
people wey know me they'll say this your husband na real Igbo. Now even though say na Igbo, but he stress me dey hear na e be like all those Igbo men for house. I say e
mm,
just be. But I just dey laugh for the matter. He say any man that raise up a hand to beat a woman, he say if you marry, you go do worse because you don't
mm,
dey endure am for house. So I
mm,
come see the reason and say, even my own that time, he go, yeah, maybe if he did live stream because they follow me very well for my YouTube.
mm,
If he go see, because I share this live stream, he go, yeah, he did me for where he did. Now my very good friend. Very good
mm.
for we go fit chat for hours now. But then, oh, if that boy give me slap, salo,
Ah,
but I mean, that time. Oh, wow. You go
ah.
beat me finish, you come buy me something. As you all they talk am, you come buy me things. And I've been in
Mm,
now. I'm not all those latest things made it. Yeah, you guys should keep quiet. Keep quiet.
That
mm.
that
I'm
one that
coming.
one na Naija love.
It's not
When my
Nigerian.
boyfriend don't beat me, he don't love
Mama,
me.
I'm saying, yeah, go away. You can take it. You guys should take and go. So
Sister
that's why
Esther,
they
you
be.
remember
You
that
go
time?
do.
Now that one they call Naija love.
Nigeria,
I
if
am
you
with
go
you.
beat me finish,
When
the
boyfriend no beat
anything
you, he
may
don't love
they
you.
Sister
anything may
Christiana.
they ring.
Okay.
Ma,
Okay, no,
ma.
my children there that they are disturbing. I wanted to say
Now my
maybe
children no, may I go sit down. May I go sit down. Now so that now make us know they come live from time like that. We just sit hang for the back. May they not do this. May they not go give us a copyright. Come on,
mm,
yesterday they don't give me yellow green card for this.
okay
They
because
give
of
me for
their
the
noise.
LS. Yeah, because they're nice. They give me green, yeah, yellow yesterday because of their noise. So I just say bound. I don't know. So
Mm,
now be the thing, what would they see the green card? As Sister
mm,
Esther say pray. Sister
mm,
Faith say pray. Now so me they pray. If I when they
mm,
pray my own, I tell that one say I won't go fast and pray for 3 days. May God choose
mm.
better husband for me.
Okay, Sister Naomi. Sister Christiana,
Okay.
make Sister Naomi make her point first. Because this LS, you
Okay.
know why I say I'm going to end. Sister Eze is having a life. She's having, okay, we have 14 minutes to
That
go.
premium, then later you
Eh,
Okay,
go.
not be loud.
so
Yeah,
in
not be
14
loud.
minutes, we'll be rounding up so that we can go and support our beloved Sister Eze. She's going to be teaching us some things. Why do we need to dance? Why we need to dance? So
Okay,
let's
but
continue.
after that, she has LS, and she has LS later.
We'll go for the premiere first. So,
Yeah.
Sister Naomi, let me hear your submission on the matter.
Okay, thank you so much. Like that's why we say we don't. There's no comparison in marriage. Everybody's marriage home capacity is not the same.
Much
Like
love. Thank you, Master.
like my own home where I live, we pay almost 1,000 euro for the house because I
Mm,
have a few houses. We bought it, so we are paying. So before
okay.
you now talk of electricity, talk of water, talk of light, talk of
Mm,
internet and the children, it is not
yeah.
possible for one person to do it.
Mm,
It is not possible. And like
mm,
for me now, my salary is higher than my husband's own. You see
mm,
another thing also. So I will not say because he's the man, I will not. No, 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 no. So what I do what I can do. He do the remaining one. I cannot just say I should leave everything for. It's not possible. Anyway, I don't know how people do it too, because everybody home and marriage is not the same. When we are finished paying the bill
Too
at home, the
much.
money earning is my own personal money. I cannot use it to save whatever. At least if I finish paying the bill, I'll say have like extra 1,000 euro or so from my salary. After we finish together paying everything, I still have like 1,000 something I can still save. You understand me? So that is why I say everybody is not the same, because I cannot just leave that kind of, if we are on rent, now maybe we are paying lower. It's understandable. But in Europe, I don't know how people do it anyway, because even the women are even the one collecting the children money. The children money come to women. So you even have surplus more than the man. So I'm not saying everybody is different, though, but I don't think it's okay for a woman to say, especially in Europe, is maybe the husband's salary is higher, then it's different. But if you as a person, your salary is higher than the man's, you cannot expect the man to do everything and you hold the money, then the man will be moneyless. In that aspect, this is what makes men to become angry, and they become to start feeling somehow in their mind. They'll be keeping you in their mind. There are some men, they go outside with their friends and they gossip. They start saying, my wife don't do this, my wife don't. They might not tell you in your presence, but it's hurting them. They might not be able to tell you, but maybe in your home it is comfortable. The man has enough money to do that. Maybe your rent is not big, but like me now, my house is 1,000 euro. My mom is aware. Before I will not pay other things and children, we are going to almost 2,000 euros or 1/8. So I don't know. So that's why when she said it, I was shocked. Maybe my own expenses is not like her own. You understand? Everybody is different. So for me, would they laugh me? When I know they
Now
laugh,
me,
I
I mean
beg.
they laugh.
Okay, Mama
No,
Phyllis. Uh-huh. So
thank you
and
so much, Master Queen.
so if you are not a coffee, let me say, no, I'm used to it. So, and one thing I believe, we women, we have more opportunity in Europe than men. That's one
Mm,
thing I also find that in Europe. We have more opportunities in terms of job, and in terms of the children money are coming to you. In Belgium, yeah, now, so you that have 4 children, you're collecting almost 1,000 euro or so. Or if it's possible, yeah, almost a
And
thousand for
and
4 children.
I need that una money for them.
You see, and now, so you're not gonna fit us say that kind of time. The man is not
no,
disturbing you.
don't say that. Sister Faith, maybe the money doesn't come to her. Oh. Sister Faith, does the money come to
Okay.
you?
No, it's
No,
women
now
they
woman
pay.
they come to. Now woman
It's
they come
women.
to.
Now, woman, they come to
Eh,
for
Sister
yes.
Esther, I live in Belgium for 7 years.
Yeah, it goes to women, not men. It's
Now women
women.
they
Is
So
come
that
to.
yes,
no,
except the woman want to talk, say, okay, I don't have an account, let them give my husband. Apart it's woman that it comes to. That's why I say that you don't compare everybody. Everybody marriage is not the same. And
yeah.
everybody husband is not the same. Like what Sister Esther Chronicle is saying now. You are right. Like in terms of holiday. Okay, I will
Mm,
say I want to go to holiday. Only my husband. How is that possible? It's not possible. I have to save
that's your
to let him
house.
know I have money for us to go. If not, it's not going anywhere with me.
yes.
So marriage has to do with husband and wife saving together, doing things together. You
Mm.
understand? You work together for the marriage to work out. But I will not blame anybody if your husband have the capacity to do everything. Congratulations to you. It's not a bad thing. That
In
doesn't mean you
abroad,
must give him.
it's in abroad, it's not like Nigeria because most
No
here we don't have any extra
income.
money. It's your income that is your income, except you are doing something that is not legit. You're not.
Exactly.
It's
Mm.
not like Nigeria where you are working in a bank and you have businesses. In abroad, it's difficult.
No,
No,
Esther,
now
Esther. People in Africa, they don't pay bills every month. They build their
eh,
house, they are living. Here we
No,
pay water, we pay
they
internet, we
are
pay light, we pay children, we pay car
true.
insurance,
True.
you pay house insurance, every insurance, life insurance, everything you are paying in a month. So it's not like Nigeria. Even air you breathe, you pay
Not to
here.
make
Let me have let me
No,
speak
no,
language.
no, no,
Mommy Naomi.
Sister Naomi, you are very right. You are very right. Make I use this one to encourage everybody. As I talk her before, say I be able, na able na marry. Now go they talk now, no. Make I when I dey Belgium, I dey work, I know they see the money for her. Family, wetin they see they kill most of us woman. House, family. Before you know, more times the money don't come out. At that time, I get my own personal account. Now I even tell Sister Eze which day for here. Now say, if na sister no dey super chat, na no vex o. I ask Oga say we no go do
Us.
prepay. So I tell Oga, make we do prepay o. He say we no he say we no dey do prepay. Now rest. I know say because of that one, I go pursue myself for
No,
husband.
no, no.
Now
No.
as you laugh, na so Sister Eze laugh. See, when I dey Belgium, na so I see do am. Dey work, hustle. I born pikin with operation, do everything. 2 months I don enter road. Wetin I dey work am for? Oga come say, yes, don reach o, we no go buy house. I say, na me, I wan more buy house as you now dey buy house so. Oga say, how much you get? After 7 years of work, I no see anything wey come out.
You are embarrassing.
No.
I no see anything wey come out. He say, how much you dey the account? I say, e no reach 1K. He say, for dey work.
For
He
7 years work.
I,
You need to
for
plug in
7 years working. He say, okay, you know wetin go happen? If we wan buy this house, it's not be old bread you wan buy na hold am. He say, we no go get separate account again, he no go gree. I say, He said, no, no separate account again.
guy.
Oh. He said, go be joint account. I said, hey, which kind of man be this? So I said, I call my sister, my girlfriend. I said, see that happen, no, it don't set for house. No, see one naira again. Because if you do together, everything na high to high. If they see, you understand those things. But one thing I really happy, I thank God say I do am. So it is very important when we still get am. If you go the bag now, no, so now wetin una get be this. When you not there, you go lock up. You go not to
Exactly.
manage. You get house.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like sister talk am yesterday, na 3 years we don get our own house. But then na him boy e no get house when I meet am. We hustle. Na even hustle pass me. But I not say because of that one, make me not dey do anything. I say they comot. Even today I call sister Eze, I take work with my mouse and everything. 3 hours I go still go. Now one may see me, if na small thing, me see they support the man, even though say the man they hard working. See they support. Now so we dey do this thing. If not they say the manager, if you even buy house, some kind house, you need to do a lot of things for your house. And
Yeah.
everything not cheap. It's not cheap. Children go chop, you go pay bills. You start talking, you go pay bill, you go pay hair breed. Where you dey shit or you dey pay am. The street where you dey live, you dey pay am. The funny, when I dey see children money for here, no good dey reach anything. I tell
No,
you when
na
they reach
Belgium,
children
na
money for
Belgium they
Holland,
pay more. Belgium pay more in terms of
Belgium
children, I
dey
think
pay
so.
more. For here
Yeah.
na be na 2 children I get, not be every 3 months they give 300 or something euro. Every 3 months.
For Spain? For Spain.
No, for
For no
Holland.
for
Belgium,
Holland.
they pay
For
more.
Holland.
For Holland,
So
Belgium pay very good.
you won't come
Very
live.
good.
You won't come live for that kind of money. So now you won't come there they survive. So so now be the thing. If you are the husband, I know in Nigeria, most will be like my husband, my brother still marry another person from that country. I say, okay, the wife they complain, he too they control me. He do this and I say, bros, when I could get the same step, the same account, so that I go know to not get, now go not to manage. Now me they calculate the house rent they come. I don't already know say see how much they come out, light bill they come out, this they come out, insurance they come out. Because if anything happen for the house, you don't get insurance, you are on your own.
You're on your own.
You are your own. They hit you go hit person car, you not get insurance now your problem. Everybody bear your clock. So all those things small thing. Your pikin use bicycle go hit person. You not get insurance say that they hit person. Now problem. That person just feel last all your life you go pay finish. So all these things we need to dey think
This
am
thing when
very
you
well.
talk now about this insurance, so like say so we need to talk about them because so many of us black know they do that thing. These children, oh, you talk so
No,
sorry to cut you short.
no, but it's very important because it don't happen many times. They be say my children go want use bicycle hit person. I go run, I go tire. Sometimes you say even last week now my father-in-law say now choose not to get that insurance. That's how we get them because the thing wey they buy for the children for Christmas, if the visa go hit person, no problem. So you not see am. So all those
But
small
for
things,
here,
it's very important. Yeah.
Mama, for here, if your child never reach 10 years, their insurance that they under you now. You know if you get separate insurance for them, eh?
No, they have insurance,
No,
Mama Faith.
they get family insurance. You get a family insurance.
Now they talk so now they will
You
get
get.
under us as our insurance.
Yes, I
Okay,
did.
my
Una insurance for there different from Holland. Una
No, we
insurance.
we
No,
Okay.
so
we
when I
have
did
it here.
Belgium,
We have it
yeah,
here.
my children, when I did Belgium, my children do under me, and I they pay 100 and something
Yes.
euro for every year. You know,
No,
And
my
not even
insurance
cheap.
only me.
that one they different, mommy. There's another insurance that you
Mm,
take in case
mm,
maybe your child, maybe
we
you
are
go
for
to pay
family.
€7 every month. In case your child go hit
Yes.
somebody, that one is a separate one.
Yeah,
But that one you're
that
talking
one,
is
that one a
consolidate.
separate one. That one a
Yes,
separate
that one is
this
separate.
thing. Even that one I get you know, not as even be for Belgium that and they pay like 1,100 or something euro for a year for insurance. Therefore, yeah, that be my insurance for every month.
okay,
120 something euro. Every month
okay,
now they pay. I know say they sick.
sister.
Mama Esther, later, may I leave you?
No, wait,
next
never
time,
go,
if
never go, never go. We
next
are
time if you want to do this kind of life, I bet they start on time. Why you go carry topic when you want to pursue us? Which kind of
This
thing be
is
that one?
2 hours plus now.
I beg you, if you are, you know, you are the one that often time you have to be staying longer. You can stay 4 hours. It's not a problem. Start early. Don't come
I'm
and be
on
pursuing us on
holiday.
the platform. I
I'm on
beg.
break. Oh, I'm
Ah,
on break.
I beg. Next time you want to do this live, start like 1 in the afternoon. We will come.
Okay,
We are not
okay. The
working.
truth is, I'm on break, but I
Eh,
needed to
mommy,
come live with this conversation because it was heavy on my heart. It was heavy on
yes.
my heart. That was why I came live. And I don't know what happened. I'm going to do a summary of this video, everything we have done. I'm going to, after this live, I'm going to shoot a 5-minute video so that people can see that I glam up, but my camera no let to see my face. I'm going to do a video and post it maybe tomorrow. But in the next 3 minutes, I want to conclude on this. The topic that I brought before us was if you have to choose between a faithful husband and a rich husband, which one will you choose? And as soon as I saw that topic, what jumped on me was the mentality of the African culture towards a woman who says the man has to be the rich man before I say yes to him. Because we are all individuals and God have blessed us equally. And I like the fact that almost every woman on this platform, almost every woman that have come to this platform is working. Mansa wrote something. Mansa, big ups to you. She said, I just got paid today and the money has already come out, go for different pots. So she's been paid. So she doesn't have to marry a guy that is, of course, if the guy is loaded, fine. But also, I am also rich in my own way. And we are saying this is the mentality for every young girl in Nigeria. Nobody should be getting married if you don't have a sort of skills or education that can provide something on the table. It's enough
Yes.
when you people marry off their 18-year-old children. They marry off
Yes.
22-year-old children. I personally feel it's so selfish, and that's why we have all this meltdown in marriages. That's why we have domestic violence. If you are contributing to the development of the home, the guy will not talk to you anyhow. The guy will not misbehave. Men are misbehaving because they feel that they are doing everything is all. You to look at it as a woman. If you are
God
the one,
bless you.
if
God
you are the
bless
only
you, Esther.
if you are the only person going to work, you go to work to work. The man does not bring any money. You as a woman, you will misbehave now. You are bringing all the money and somebody is not supporting you. That's why domestic violence. That's why, except any woman that is contributing, I'm telling you, there's a level of respect for you. And
Thank you.
especially if your money is meeting needs. I tell you, in my own case, Sister Faith, though, please, like I said at the beginning of this conversation, everybody is right. Anything that works for you, let it stay. It's good. In
Exactly,
my
that's
own
true.
case, anything that, and if you earn more than your husband, you are a blessing. Don't keep all the money to say, no, the man should. No, because if the man drop dead, stress is killing men. If God bless us as women, just like the Proverb 31 woman, she buys land. She's a wealthy woman. She introduces her husband. She has money. It was not because of the man that they know her. And the question I want us to go home with, if we take out our missus, if you are a missus, if they take out your husband's name from your name, what is your bank account? What do you have? It's good to support your husband, but it's good to have your own little. It's good to have your little. Don't drop, like Sister Ite gave us the example of that woman that pushed the husband, because some men, poor men go gentle. Poor men will be humble. There's no point. They will be humble. But in the sense you are supporting everything, have your own widow's mites. That's what I want to have, your own widow's mind, but support your husband as much as, because he's your husband. And once you have accepted that the person is your husband, you need to submit. And when we're saying submitting, it's not only on the bed, you need to also submit when it comes to finances. When the man is broke, you should be able, if you have a joint account that everything comes in, everything is joint at the beginning, that one is even clear. But if it's a case that the man is always doing everything, but when he's broke, he tells you, you should be able to say, okay, like me, when I bring my $200, when I bring my $500, sometimes it's like 5 million, because it will meet him at when he needs it most. So I really, really appreciate this topic. Please, for all of us that have girl child, let's empower our girl children. Let's talk to our sister, our young cousin. They should get a form of skill. They should get education. Nobody should be chasing after a rich man, because even you as a woman, you are rich. You are the apple of God's eye. You have hands. If you can walk, even if it's cleaning, anything, just get better as the day goes by. Don't be waiting. Don't be looking for a rich husband. So please, I'm going to drop Sister Eze Chimney. She's already live. Let's go and support her. That's why I said I'm going to hype this live. I'm dropping her link. Master, thank you for showing up. Sister Mary Lifestyle, thank you for stopping by. But now I have to end this live stream, and let's go and support Eze Chimney. Please, we should go for a faithful husband as opposed to a rich husband. And even a man that is faithful, please still look well. Look well, because if man no get money, he go humble, he go faithful. Thank you so much, my ladies. Sister Christina Flourishing, thank you so much for your input. Faith Edo,
Thank you, sis.
Sister Naomi,
Eh,
I
bl-
had
Thank you. Mama Faith, no verse.
Thank
So
you.
don't say no verse for me. Eh? We are all different.
you.
Come
I
on,
beg.
God, away you. Who's kind of verse? Not you know who they. Wait
I love
there.
you, my sister. I just talk a bit for my brother. Thank
No,
you.
no,
No
she
That's how
said,
it be.
at the end of the day, we understood ourselves. I love Sister Faith at those points. Some people, they don't want their husband to be lazy. So you got to go out there and work. Our policy is that one of us loses their job, the other person must be able to take care of the house for at least 4 to 6 months. Life is
Mommy Esther, this matter, you go talk and God on that day. You know
okay.
why? This place,
Mm,
person when I know reach house, the same company now for the work. She they work 8 hours, she they receive more than 2K. And
mm,
before on the 15th, she they call, they ask me, what they call 20 euro.
imagine. Why
Mama
now?
Faith,
Uh-huh.
me and leave now. Me
They
I go
say,
support
they
this
say,
one.
waiting person see for goat house, make it happen for cockroach house.
Mm,
Uh-huh.
mm.
You go use what you see, they teach yourself small, small things. You understand?
They all say
You say,
we go dey
men
borrow
the
our
copy.
expense. Oh yeah, now men
Men,
okay, sister.
next time.
I'm going to bring this conversation once again. We'll talk about it. But for now, I'm ending this LS. Thank you all so, so much. I really appreciate you. Big ups to you once again, Mansa. Thank you, Sister Mary Lifestyle, for stopping by. I'll see you all at Ezechini. Please jump on the link. God bless you. Let's borrow sense and let's keep getting better.
Mommy, when
Bye
are we going to
bye.